Yo, what's up guys, Xraypc here, and I'm back again on another video, another guide for Aquila. So if you guys wanted to learn Aquila, this is the place to be, and we're gonna get right to it. Aquila, you have multitude of abilities to keep you alive and to keep aggro in the fight. You have your flight mode, mobility kit. It has a separate energy bar. You have your, this allows you to just instantly target anybody in this entire field. It makes your reticle the size of the screen pretty much. You have your stun. So let me spawn in a striker here. Let's spawn in Elysinus. So you have your stun, goes in a straight line, or it tracks the target a little bit, but it's not as like insane as before. So I don't know what it did, because before they made it so it just goes straight. Now it actually does track after the target, and I think it's like as long as you have like tracking vision on this target, it will just keep going after him until it hits him. But there's like a certain point where it just kind of stops and just goes back to you. So it is like almost as good as it was before, because like in the last summer beta, I'm not sure if they had it like this in the last beta in like March, but in the summer beta they made it go in like a straight line and it was terrible. Like it was literally so hard to use. And then I'm pretty sure it was about the same in the other beta, but now it's like boom, and he just goes, and he's gonna track after him. Let me see if I can get this guy to like chase after me. Yeah. See how it goes for him and then hits him, and then you have that time to kind of, you can kind of see it stop if the person's not really moving. You can kind of understand when you need to do mobility kit, run away. And you always want to, as soon as you hit your stun, you have to be ready to like instantly quickscope the target. And this character also is like, you never want to like wait for this targeting to trigger, right? See how long that took, and then all of a sudden this guy's just in my face. Obviously when you hit your 3, that's when you want to wait for it to trigger. But when you have the leisure of just being a normal scope, instead of having to worry about your actual aim. You can pop a mobility kit also while you're aiming, so that's another big one. Turn that off. Reset my health so I don't hear that noise. Okay, and you always want to try to play like you're pretty much a flight unit. What you can do as well, instead of like wasting all of your stuff like that, so you want to use your normal energy boost and then stay in the air. That allows you to utilize to stay in the air longer. And just remember, every time you do a dash in the air or you sprint, it's going to drain it faster. So if you want to utilize this the most, then you also just want to do this. If there's another flyer, you can just you can like cancel your form, so you go down a little bit and then pop it again and go behind something if you don't want to go all the way to the ground, or you can just do the slam down with your alt key and or whatever you change it to. That is usually the other fastest way. There's like a you can do that and dash out and then pop that again and then come in, and then, you know what I mean? Also just remember that your base left click does a ton of damage, and you also do shield damage and health damage at the same time. So I melted the shield off, and then boom. You have a range to execute as well. I mean, if you guys really care about that. But yeah, like the biggest things you have to worry about is the enemy sniper. Narakamis are a little bit harder to deal with. You don't really have a reveal. So you're just kind of like wanting, like if you're facing a Narakami, right? You have to look at it. Once you find him, you see where he's shooting from, shoot at him. And as soon as he runs away and then tries to drop down to another spot, so you have to track him the whole time and hopefully not get attacked by melee, and then just shoot at him immediately on landing. They're forced to sit there for a very long charge before they could really shoot their shot for it to actually do some significant damage. And they lose so much damage that they don't have any clones. A Narukami with 2 clones out plus their full charge shot will do like 95% of my health bar. Like it will do a ridiculous amount of my Aquila health bar. Whereas like I have to do this. All right, let me show you with a Narukami. Let me show you how fast I can kill a Narukami. So like Elysinus, Panther, all of them pretty much die about the same. I think Panther's like the tankiest one. Narukami is going to be like one of the squishiest ones that you're going to be going for, other than just helping your team overall. There we go. So Narukami's the squishy sniper while... Oh, I switched my character. Hello? Let's do... Yeah. Alright. So, boom, one shot, takes half his shields, a little bit of health bar, almost all his shields, boom, and boom. And you could take advantage that this character can just spam his shots. So, Narukami has to take extreme large amounts of time between shots, and I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if you can get really good at it, you can go like 1, 2, dashing. I'm dashing in between each shot. That's what you have to get really good at. You can like, boom, boom, slam down. You get so much movement capabilities. Whereas a Narukami's just like this. You get shot once, you have to just hope that next shot of yours hits because you're gonna kill him. But so yeah, this is the high mobility and very highly tanky comparatively. Sniper. Watch, like I killed what in 4 shots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots to kill the enemy Aquila. 4 shots to kill a Narukami. There's also something where you can like hip fire, aim down sight, hit fire, aim down sight, get around, hit fire, aim down sight, move around, hit fire, aim down sight. You know what I mean? Like you can mix it up, and that adds a lot more damage in between the moments of your mobility, where you might not be. Maybe you want to boom. Now you're, you know. But yeah, that's how you play Aquila. I hope that guide gave you guys a little bit more tips on how to play this character, because I play this character soloed in 3v3s from Silver 3 to GM. In one, like the same just stream time span. Like I literally got GM in 66. I didn't want to play anymore for a while because I just literally had to binge out all the way. And then I was like, you know what? Let me do 3v3s solo. I didn't want to play. No, everyone kept asking me to play, and I was like, no. I don't want to play with other people in 3v3. At least for now, I want to be able to do it by myself. And I had to literally push through the trenches near the end, but I literally was able to do it. And probably like 85% of my solo games or 3v3 games is this character. I even tried to use this character on that little close range map, and I was able to do it for the most part until I had to carry a bunch of bots. And yes, there's bots until GM. GM, there's no more bots. GM there's like 5 extra ranks after GM, 4 extra ranks. So I was literally carrying the worst bots against 3 stacks. And sometimes the full bot team's the enemy team, but the full bot teams are like playing like pros. It's so annoying. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm going to make another one on Inferno, and I'll see you guys later.